cars. This is your 721.5 C main event. Marshals to your spots, please. I got man there. Paul Weir is there. Looks like Aaron Brown's going to start a lap down. Oh, there he is. You blended into the wall. Never mind. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. Let's sound of the tone. All right, keep it clean, keep it clean. Top two going to be going into that B main event. Thank you, Rich. Appreciate that. Watch it on center. Watch it out the back. Watch it on the back. It is clear. Looks like it's going to be Fleek leading out. Pukowitz in the 2. Jen in the 3. Lamb in the 4. Campbell in the 5. Lamb and Jen going at it. Now Jen going to move up into the top 3. Lamb dropping it back to the top 4. Looking to the inside. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. It's going to be Mike Fleek leading out. Ryder Pukowitz in that 2. With 45 seconds in, 4:15 to go. Race number 2, 17.5 buggy C main event. That's going to be Grant Combs, CJ Mann, Lyle Lamb, Ayrton Cook, Rich Brown, and Paul Weir, which I don't think Paul is running. You are going to be up next. Race number 1 on deck, 1:30 in, 3:30 to go. It is Fleek leading out. Pukowitz in the 2. Looks like Lamb now making her way up into the top 3. Lamb starting to work up on the back door of Pukowitz. Wants a shot at that final transfer position into that B main event. It is Mike Fleek leading out. Ryder Pukowitz in that 2 spot. Stacey Lamb sitting in that top 3. Ashley made her way into that B main, but it's on like Donkey Kong for short course, at least for the first lap to be clean. Drivers, you got 2 minutes in, 3 to go, 2 and 3 to go. It is Fleek on top, Pukowitz in the 2. Lamb now less than a second off the back door of Ryder. Second and third in front of the driver's stand. Through that back jump section they go, through the short chute, lining up the double-double they go. It is Ryder Pukowitz in the 2. Stacy Lamb in the 3. Luke Campbell in the 4. Right now, Pukowitz off the end of the short chute. Lamb off the end of the short chute. Jen hooking up a pipe. No harm, no foul. Brody dancing a jig for me. 2:40 in, 2:20 to go. Leader off the end of the straightaway. That is Mike Fleek. In that 2 is going to be Pukowitz. Now Luke Campbell switching on the afterburners coming down that back straightaway. Second, third, and fourth off the end of the short chute coming in center section of the track. Campbell hooking up a pipe. No harm, no foul. Keeps himself rubber side down. Meanwhile, Fleek trying to run like the rabbit scared. Pukowitz through the double-double section coming up on the back door of Kynes. There's Pukowitz on the back straightaway. Lamb on the back straightaway. Campbell on the back straightaway. Race number 1 on deck. Race number 2. You will be up next. That's my 17.5 buggy C main event. You will be up next. Now, Stacy Lamb, 1.6 off the back door of Pukowitz. Through the double-double section they go. Luke Campbell, another 1.6 off the back door of Lamb. That'll be fourth working there, Tony. Thank you very much. Off the end of the short chute. Now the gap's going to be less than a second. 9/10 of a second. Pukowitz has it. He puts it upside down in the center section. That's going to be Lamb moving up into that top 2 now. So she's got to keep it rubber side down for 3:45 in. 1:15 to go. So all eyes on Stacy Lamb coming down that back straightaway. She's in that final transfer spot to make her way into that B main event. Then you got Pukowitz in, Campbell battling it out for third and fourth. In the meantime, Fleek working his way through that back short chute, coming through the double-double section. He comes, coming down the back straightaway with under 50 to go, under 50 to go. Watch coming on front straightaway, watch coming on front straightaway. Tony, that'll be second working behind you. Please hold your line. Thank you very much. Stacy Lamb with 2.5 seconds, puts it up on the railing. Here comes Campbell. Campbell going to give a last-ditch effort. He puts it up on the coping with 25 seconds to go. Top two, top three coming through that back section they go. Fleek off the end of the straightaway making a lap. Here comes Lamb and Campbell coming down that back straightaway. Lamb's got it. Campbell wants it. Off the end of the straightaway they go. They're going to get by for one more, and it's going to be a race to the line. Jen, you'll have second and third work with you. Please hold your line. Jen, second and third work with you. Please hold your line. Nicely done. With less than 5, Campbell giving it all he's got. Copton through the back section he goes. Through the double section. Tony, that'll be the second and third place cars. Work with you. Please hold your line, and that's going to be time. Stacy Lamb making your way into that B-main event. Luke, you're going to be finishing out third. Tony, you're done. Jen, you are done. Waiting on Ryder. And Fleek, you are done. That is a race. I need these drivers. Go and pick up those blowers. Mike Fleek and Stacy Lamb, you're moving into race number 4. I need you guys and gals back on the track to corner marshal for me, please. Race number 2, 17.5 buggy. C-main event. That is going to be Combs, Mann, Lamb, Cook, and Brown. All right, marshal your spots. Race number 2. Roll them out. Check them in. Marshals your spots. Qualifying in the 5 spot, Rich Brown. In the 4, Ayrton Cook. In the 3, Lyle Lamb. In the 2, CJ Mann. And on the pole will be Grant Combs. I need my 6 marshals out on the track. Jenna, cone 8. Luke, center bucket. Ryder, cone 4. Can you get in front of the driver's stand for me then, Mr. Fleek? Thank you very much. And straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Marshal out front. Ryder to your left. Thank you very much. Again, qualifying in the 5 spot, Rich Brown. In the 4, Ayrton Cook. In the 3, Lyle Lamb. In the 2, CJ Mann. And on the pole will be Grant Combs. Race number 3, 13.5 Stadium Truck B-Main coming at you next. 13.5 Stadium coming at you next. Marshals, go and line up your spots. Cars to the grid, please. Cars to the grid. Fabulous. All right.
45 seconds to start our race.
And with that being said, drivers ready, marshals ready. Going at the sound of the tone. And we're locked in, loaded. Top 2 going to be going into that B-main event. Combs almost hooking up a pipe. That's going to move Mann and Lamb. Looking high, looking low. Not anywhere to go. CJ, keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. You got a nice long 5-minute main. Not going to be one in the first corner. Even though short course is. Right, Stacy? Absolutely. CJ Mann leading out. Lyle Lamb in the 2. Top 2 got to work together if they're going to make their way into that B-main event. Ayrton Cook in the 3. Combs in the 4. Rich Brown going to be in my top 5. I will need these 4 drivers and at least 3 volunteers to help me out with race. 2 volunteers to help me out with race number 3. 2 volunteers to help me out with race number 3. CJ Mann leading out. Lyle Lamb in the 2. Ayrton Cook in that 3. Hooking up a pipe. No harm, no foul. He's going to drop back about 15 feet. Then you got Combs and got to wait, Grant. Got to wait. And go. To get somebody and you get a position off that, you got to give them the spot back. Gentlemen Racing, that's what we're all about. Mann, Lamb, and Cook coming down that front straightaway. Oh, man. Rich Brown writing his name down that front straightaway in block letters. It's going to be CJ Mann leading out. Lyle Lamb in the 2. Ayrton Cook waiting to pick up the pieces. First, second, and third. Off the end of straightaway they go. It is CJ Mann leading out. Lyle Lamb in that 2. Ayrton Cook in the 3. Cook looking high, looking low. Trying to find a way around, don't you know? Off the end of straightaway, Rich Brown and Grant Combs. Nicely done. Lamb hooking upside down. That's going to drop him into the top 3 with 1:45 in, 3:15 to go. Still plenty of time to get things done. Again, huge thanks for everyone coming on out. Don't forget, your INS entries open up on May 24th. That'll be the second weekend of July. Leading out is going to be CJ Mann, Ayrton Cook in the 2. Lyle Lamb going to be rounding out my top 3 with Combs and Brown. I will need these 4 drivers and at least 2 volunteers to help me out with race number 3. Watch the end of straightaway. Watch the end of straightaway. Thank you very much. Looks like that car is dead. That car is dead. That car is dead. That car is dead. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Car is dead. Thank you very much. Lamb lost something. Go and set it down, Stacy. Go and set it down. Rough bit of luck for Lyle. And it's going to be CJ Mann leading out. Mann right now got a rear mirror full of Ayrton Cook. Combs in the 3, Brown in the 4. 250 in, 210 to go. Top 2 off the end and center section. Right now through the center double section they go. Cook trying to find if it's going to be spot 10 or spot 9 in that B-Man event right now. He's on the outside looking in. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. Race number 3. Stadium Truck B-Man event. You will be up next. Stadium Truck B-Man event. I will need these 4 drivers and at least 2 volunteers to help me out. 2 volunteers to help me out. Putting water down after race 4. Water after race 4. Ayrton Cook sitting in that top 2. CJ Mann off the end of straightaway he goes. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. You're watching race number 2. Race number 3 going to be coming at you next. Now Ayrton Cook and Mann coming side by side down that back straightaway. Mann has it. Cook wants it. Watching center section. Cook looking to the inside. Not able to capitalize there.
1 minute left.
Getting one another in front of the driver's stand. No harm, no foul. They've got about 9 seconds on. Combs back in that top 3. CJ Mann leading out down that back straightaway. He goes. Ayrton Cook in the 2 with under 15 to go. Under 15 to go. With under 30 seconds to go, drivers, under 30 seconds to go. CJ Mann leading out. Ayrton Cook in that 2. Watch it out front. Mann getting a little sideways. Cook looking to the inside. With 15 to go, now Cook rolling it over. That's going to put Mann back up into that top spot. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Time has expired. We race to the line. Rich Brown, you are done. Waiting on 3. Waiting on 3. CJ Mann, you are done. Grant Combs, you are done. Waiting on Cook. March off the end of straightaway. It is clear. That is our race all stop. CJ Mann and Ayrton Cook, you're moving into that 17.5 B-Main event. That'll be race number 5. Race number 2, turn them off, put them down, come back out, find a marshalling spot. Race number 1, drivers, grab those blowers, start blowing off your area. Up next is race number 3, my Stadium Truck B main event. Again, I will need at least 3 volunteers to help me out with this next race. 3 volunteers. All right, drivers from race number 2, turn them off, put them down, come back out, find a marshalling spot. Race number 3, roll them out. Check them in. Top 3 going to be moving into that A main event. Top 3 moving into that A main event. Qualifying in the 6th spot, Joe Rickerson in the 5, Rich Brown in the 4, Zach McConnell in the 3, Shane Saunders in the 2, Scott Mann, and on the pole will be Les Anderson. I got a clear check out of all my marshals. And let's see here. Grant, you can grab off the end of straightaway right over here.
The Intimidator. Scott Mann. Rich Brown.
And straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Marshals are your spots. Marshals are your spots. Rickerson on the 6. Brown on the 5. McConnell on the 4. Saunders on the 3. Mann on the 2. Anderson on the pole. Race number 4, 21.5 B main event. You will be up next. Again, I'll need at least 2 volunteers to help me out for race number 3, and then I should be good throughout the rest of our main events. Get our cars lined up, guys. Cars lined up. And with that being said, drivers ready, marshals ready. Going to the sound of the tone. And we're locked and loaded. Anderson going to lead us out. Bump and run out of Saunders. Going to pull up into that top 2 early on. McConnell, Brown. Watching center jump. Cook right there to get him. Nicely done, guys. It is going to be Les Anderson up on top. Shane Saunders in that 2. Looks like Scott Mann in the 3. Top 3 doing a breakaway dance. Coming down that back straightaway. Saunders and Mann. They're going to be vying it out for that 2nd and 3rd spot. Saunders pushing it wide. Mann looking to the inside. Not able to capitalize there. Meanwhile, Les Anderson running away. Trying to put as much real estate between himself and 2nd and 3rd. Watching center section. Mann put it upside down. Saunders put it upside down. Marshall out front Lyle. It is good. Scott Mann going to pull up into that top 2. Gets it wrong in the jump section. Saunders back to the top 2 now. Side-by-side drag race alley. In front of the driver's stand. Meanwhile, Les Anderson coming down that back straightaway. Saunders and Mann going at it through the double section. Saunders pushing it wide. Mann looking to the inside. Saunders getting out in the fluff. That's going to drop him back. That truck is broken. Broken. You can see if he can pop it back on. Nope. Broke the spindle. Sorry, Rich. Hey, you should ask Ethan. I'm sure he's got plenty of spares of extra because he always breaks the left. It's going to be Les Anderson leading out. Mann in the 2. Rickerson now pulling up into that top 3. Come on, Joe. Riverside down, buddy. Saunders going to pull into the 3 now. So now Scott Mann in the 2. That all coveted transfer spot. Shane Saunders in the 3. Rickerson in the 4. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Race number 4, 21.5 B main event. You will be up next. I'll need these 4 drivers and at least 2 to 3 volunteers to help me out. That'll be a 10-car 21.5 B main event. Race number 3 on deck. Race number 4, putting water down after race 4. Water after race 4. Les Anderson up on top. Scott Mann in the 2. Saunders another 2.5 back. It's going to be Les Anderson up on top. Scott Mann in the 2. Shane Saunders in the 3. Rickerson going to be rounding out my top 4.
2 minutes left.
3 minutes in, 2 to go. 3 in, 2 to go. You're watching race number 3. Race number 4, that's going to be McConnell, Incognito, Mitchell, Wilkinson, Morissette, Pukowitz, Asada, Lamb. Now Shane Saunders, less than a second off the back door of Mann. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Mann off the end of straightaway, red into the white. Saunders with the all-white. Gap is going to be 0.8 of a second. So Saunders got the restrictor plate off. He's looking on the backside of Mann. Through the center section they go. Mann put it upside down. CJ right there to get him. And Mann goes dead. So now Shane Saunders, rubber side down. All he's got to do is finish out for another minute 5, and he'll be going into that A main event. Rickerson pulling into that top 3.
1 minute left.
That means Rickerson is going to be going into that A main event. Remember, I'm bumping 3 from my B into the A. .45 seconds left to go, drivers. 45 seconds left to go. Trying to wind this one down. Under 20 seconds to go. Under 20 seconds to go. It is Les Anderson up on top. Shane Saunders in that 2. Joe Rickerson in the 3. McConnell in the 4. McConnell About 3.4 out the back door of Rickerson. So now McConnell going to give a last-ditch effort with time winding down. Rickerson's got about 6 corners left to go, and he's going to be making his way into that A-main event. McConnell not going to go down without a fight. Coming through the double-double section. You got to make your passes clean. Make your passes clean. Rickerson's going to hold it off. Coming down the back. Oh, no! Rickerson comes in too hot off the end of the straightaway. McConnell going to move into the top 3. And that is a race. All stop, all stop, all stop. Rickerson had it in the bag. Go! That is a race. All stop. Marshall, grab your blowers. Les Anderson, Shane Saunders, and McConnell. You're going into that A-main event. All right, drivers from race number 3. I need you to turn them off, put them down, come back out, find a marshalling spot. Yep. All right, blowers down, and if I could get about 3 volunteers to help me out, 3 volunteers to help me out. All right, race number 4, roll them out, check them in. Qualifying in the 10 spot, Stacy Lamb in the 9, Mike Fleek in the 8, Ashley Lamb in the 7, Carne Asada in the 6, Michael Pukowitz in the 5, Anton Morissette in the 4, Nicholas Wilkinson in the 3, Justin Mitchell in the 2, Derek Incognito, and on the pole will be Zach McConnell. Marshals your spots, marshals your spots, marshals your spots.
Derek Incognito. Michael
I got man there, Weir helping me out there, Joe over there.
Mike Slickster.
Saunders there. Blake's going to get in front of the driver's stand, and with that, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed.
Nicholas Wilkinson. Justin Mitchell.
Go get our cars lined up. Go get our cars lined up.
Zach McConnell.
McConnell on the pole. Incognito in the 2. Mitchell in the 3. Wilkinson in the 4. Morissette in the 5. Pukowitz in the 6. Carne Asada in the 7. Ashley Lamb in the 8. Fleek in the 9. Stacy Lamb in the 10. Get our cars lined up. Cars lined up.
45 seconds to start the race.
All right. 21.5 drivers. You know the gig. Make your passes clean.
30 seconds to start
Put water down after this race. Drivers ready. Marshall's ready. Going at the sound of the tone. Short shots. Keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean. Watch out front, guys. Watch out front. Hey, those are short bodies. Watch in the center, watch in the center, watch in the center, watch in the center. Zach McConnell leading out. Incognito in the 2, Wilkinson in the 3. Looks like Pukowitz, Lamb, Morissette, Asada, Mitchell, Fleek, and Lamb going to be rounding out my top 10. Remember, top 2 going to be going into that A-main event. Race number 4 on deck. Race number 5, my 17.5 B-main event. Watch out front, guys. You will be up next. That is Smith, Clover, Collinsworth, Boyd, Why Not, Lake, Drebby, Palmer. You will be up next. Watch out front, guys. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. All right, now leading out, Zach McConnell, Incognito in the 2, Wilkinson in the 3, Michael Pugwitz in the 4. McConnell getting it wrong. Saunders right there to get him. That's going to move Incognito and Wilkinson. Now Wilkinson getting it wrong. Incognito leading out. McConnell in the 2. Wilkinson in the 3. Pukowitz in the 4. And then it's going to be Anton Morissette pulling up into that top 5. Watch out in the straightaway. Wilkinson getting it wrong. Morissette going to pull into the top 4 now with 140 in, 320 to go. Thank you, Paul. Top 2 front runners coming down that back straightaway. That is Incognito and McConnell. McConnell getting it around the outside. So now McConnell going to take her to a top spot. Incognito in the 2. Looks like Michael Pukowitz in the 3. Morissette in the 4. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. With Ashley Lamb in the 5. Asada, Mitchell, Wilkinson, Lamb. That is going to be my running order. 2:15 in, 2:45 to go. Down the back straightaway. Coming on the front straightaway. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Ethan. Back up front, it is going to be Zach McConnell. Oh, upside down off the end of straightaway. Inside, inside, inside. McConnell upside down. Incognito upside down. And here comes Pukowitz and Morset. They're just waiting to pick up the pieces. 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. Anton looking to the inside on Pukowitz, trying to take over the top three with Ashley Lamb in the 4. Pukowitz and Morset get into it. Now Morset going to take over the top three. Off the end straightaway is McConnell with the all-purple of Incognito in the 2. Morset in the 3. Pukowitz in the 4. Lamb in the 5. Wilkinson in the 6. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. McConnell putting it upside down. That's going to move Incognito into the top spot. McConnell into the 2. He gets it sideways. And here comes Anton. Anton just trying to pick up some pieces. Pukowitz gets into the back door of Morset. With 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Top 2 front runners. You know what I'm talking about. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. One right there for you, Paul. It is Zach McConnell leading out. Watch it out front. Fleek, you are good. McConnell on top. Incognito in the 2. Pukowitz in the 3. Looks like Lamb in the 4. Wilkinson in the 5. Mitchell. Lamb, Morset, everybody jockeying for spots. Carnage, you'll have leaders coming up on you soon enough. Just hold your line. You know what to do.
Left.
It is going to be Zach McConnell on top. Derek Incognito in the 2. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Race number 4 on deck. Race number 5, 17.5 buggy. B main event. McConnell put it upside down. Where is third? There is Pukowitz. Pukowitz puts it upside down. McConnell getting it wrong in the center section. And here comes Michael Pukowitz now making his way up into that top 2. Pukowitz in the 2. McConnell now. Pukowitz put it upside down. That's going to move McConnell back into the top 2 now. Carnage, you got the leader right in front of you. Please hold your line with 25 seconds to go. 25 seconds to go. Incognito leading out. McConnell in the 2. Pukowitz dropping off the back door of McConnell. Then you got Lamb and Mitchell. Marshall out front. Marshall out front. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Less than 10. Less than 10. It is Incognito off the end of straightaway. McConnell off the end of straightaway. And that'll be time. Michael Pukowitz got you at the line. You are done. Waiting on everybody else. Fleek, you are done. Mitchell, you are done. Lamb and Morset, you are done. Ashley Lamb moving from the top 8 to the top 6. Waiting on Incognito, you are done. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. And that is a race. I'll stop. I'll stop. Marshall's going to grab your blowers. Taking the win. Derek Incognito. Zach McConnell moving into that top 2. You are bumping into that A-main event. That'll be race number 9. Going to put a water down. And race number 5. 17.5 buggy. You will be up next.
One minute to start race. 45 seconds to start race. Thirty seconds to start race. Fifteen seconds to start race. Less than 5. Willie Smith, Kevin Boyd, Dan Collinsworth. Why not? Jack Clover, Blake Palmer, Colin Lake, Ayrton Cook, CJ, Alan Dreeving.
All right, qualifying in the 10 spot, Ayrton Cook in the 9, CJ Mann in the 8, Blake Palmer in the 7, Alan Drubby in the 6, Colin Lake in the 5, Why Not in the 4, Kevin Boyd in the 3, Dan Collinsworth in the 2, Jack Clover, and on the pole will be Willie Smith. Straightaway is closed. Line up the cars. Marshals are your spots. I got Anton there, Pukowitz there, Carne there, Lamb, McConnell, Fleek, Mitchell. Line up the cars in the bright boxes that we got right there. Mr. Smith, about 6 inches over to your right. Mr. Smith, car 6 inches over to your right, please. Red box. There you go. All right, you guys know the gig. Make your passes clean. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. Going at the sound of the tone. Keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean. Plenty of time. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Nicely done. Work together. Work together. Plenty of time. 5-minute main event. Do not force it. We're not even 15 seconds into this. Leading out is going to be Willie Smith. In that 2 is going to be Boyd, Collinsworth, Grunkmeyer, Mann, Palmer. Work together, guys. Nicely done. Settle it in. Settle it in. Drive smart. So out up on front, it is going to be Willie Smith in that 2 spot. It's going to be Boyd, Collinsworth, Grunkmeyer, Mann, Lake, Cook, Klober. Cook hooking it wrong. Klober going to look to the inside. Lake trying to work on the back door of Mann. Working their way through that short shoot. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. All coming down the back straightaway. It is going to be Willie Smith putting it up on 2 wheels. Kevin Boyd pushing it wide. Collinsworth not able to capitalize. Mann hooking up a pipe. Lake, be patient. Nicely done. Make it clean, guys. Nicely done. Work together. Now Boyd getting it wrong. Collinsworth going to fall in under braking. So Willie Smith going to be leading us out. Boyd, Collinsworth, and Grunkmeyer. Second, third, and fourth through this intersection. Boom. Now Lake making his way up into the top 4. Then you got Grunkmeyer getting into it with Collinsworth and Boyd. Lake moving up into the top 4. Willie Smith off the end of the straightaway. Boyd off the end of the straightaway. Collinsworth and Lake. Lake on the move, trying to find a way around. Kevin Boyd, be patient. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. 2 and 3 to go. Collinsworth getting it wrong in this intersection. Lake going to pull up into the top 3 now. Going to set his sights on Kevin Boyd. Working in the center, watching the center, watching the center, watching the center. It's Willie Smith up on top. Kevin Boyd in the 2. Lake in the 3. Collinsworth got a rear view. Oh, Collinsworth puts it upside down. Lake gets it wrong off the straightaway. That drops him into the top 5 now. Again, overdriving cars. It's going to bite you. Leader right now, Willie Smith in that 2 is going to be Kevin Boyd. Watching the back triple, watching the back triple, watching the back triple. Kevin Boyd in the 2. Lake in the 3. Looks like Collinsworth now making his way up into the top 4 with Grunkmeyer and Cook. Collinsworth getting it wrong at the end of straightaway. Grunkmeyer going to pull into the top 4 now with Cook in the 5. Collinsworth in the 6. Mann in the 7. Willie Smith coming down that front straightaway. Kevin Boyd coming down the straightaway. Lake hooking up a pipe. That's going to move Grunkmeyer into the top 3. So 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Keep it clean, guys. Grunkmeyer in the 3. Lake in the 4. Collinsworth in the 5. Cook in the 6. Somebody put it upside down. That was Mann.
2 minutes left.
Watching the center short shoot. Watching the center short shoot. Be patient. Willie Smith off the end of straightaway. Boyd off the end of straightaway. And then it's a battle royale for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Marshall out front, please. Collinsworth gets into the side of Lake. Watching straightaway. Grunkmeyer gets it wrong. Now Cook going to pull into the 3. Grunkmeyer into the 4. Lake in the 5. Collinsworth in the 6. Drebby into the 7. Meanwhile, top 2 front runners down the front straightaway. That is Willie Smith. Coming up on the back door of Palmer. That is second work with leader Blake. Please hold your line. Then you got Ayrton Cook into 3. Grunkmeyer in the 4. Lake in the 5. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. That is Palmer and Klober going at it for 8th and 9th. Willie Smith leading out in the center section of the track. Kevin Boyd in the center section of the track. In that 3 spot is going to be Ayrton Cook. He's got, why not, knocking on the back door. Cook hooks up a pipe. That moves Grunkmeyer into the top 3. Stop trying to pitch the car. Kevin Boyd in the 2. Jack, that is second working in front of you. Thank you very much. Grunkmeyer in the 3. Cook in the 4. Collinsworth put it upside down in the 5. Lake in the 6. Now Collinsworth getting it wrong in the center, so it's going to be 5th and 6th. Going through the center section, that is Lake and Collinsworth. Boyd off the end of the straightaway, sitting in a comfortable 2. Willie Smith leading out. He's going through the back triple section right now with 25 seconds to go. Palmer upside down, no harm, no foul. Lake and Collinsworth still going at it for 5th and 6th. Under 15 to go. Willie Smith leading out. Boyd off the end of the straightaway. He's sitting in your top 2 now. With Grunkmeyer in the 3. Cook in the 4. Collinsworth in the 5. Lake in the 6. And 2 and 1. That is going to be time. You'll be done when you cross the line. Collinsworth, you are done. Lake, you are done. Waiting on Willie Smith, making your way into that A main. You are done. Drebby, you are done. Waiting on a couple cars. Kevin Boyd making your way into the top 2 in the A. You are done. Klober, you are done. Palmer, you are done. Why not? And Cook. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Willie Smith and Kevin Boyd, you're making your way into that A main event. Marshals, grab your spots. Grab your blowers. And race number 6, my novice A main event, will be on deck. Drivers from race number 5, I need you back out around the track. Drivers from race 5, out on the track, please. All right, race number 5, drivers. I should see you going back to the pits. You need to be coming back out, finding a marshalling spot. Blowers down, marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. Roll them out, check them in. Qualifying in the 8th spot, Xavier. Qualifying in the 7, Tony Kintz. Qualifying in the 6, James Kintz. Qualifying in the 5th, Reed Saunders. Qualifying in the 4th, Mark Rowan. Qualifying in the 3rd, Lily Saunders. Qualifying in the 2nd will be Tyler Travers, and on the pole will be Tucker McCumber. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots.
Tucker McCumber. Lily Saunders.
Off the gas, Lily. All right, straightaways closed. Straightaways closed. Straightaways closed. Get our cars lined up. Straightaways closed. Get our cars lined up. Once again, Tucker on the pole. Tyler Travers in the 2. Lily Saunders in the 3. Mark Rowan in the 4. Reed Saunders in the 5. James Kintz in the 6. Tony Kintz in the 7. Xavier rounding out my top 8. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots.
30 seconds start the race.
Xavier, you are not on the pole. You are in spot number 8. Tucker, you need to move up a spot. Lily in the 3.
Seconds start the race.
Mark in the 4. Reed in the 5. James in the 6. Tony in the 7. Xavier in the 8.
Less than 5.
Counting front to back, 1 through 8. Should try that sometime. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. At the sound of the tone. And we're off and running. Race number 6, race number 7 coming at you next. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. Dan, help him out. Marshals, keep an eye on your areas, please. Race number 6 on deck. Race number 7. Stadium Truck A main event. You will be up next. Stadium Truck A main event. You will be up next. I will need these marshals and several volunteers to help me out with race number 7. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. That'll be a 10-truck Stadium Truck A main. Thank you, Colin. It's going to be Tucker McCumber leading out. Tyler Travers in the 2. Mark Rowan in the 3. Reed in the 4. James in the 5. Lily in the 6. Xavier and Tony rounding out my top 8. Watch in the center, guys. Watch in the center. Watch in the center. It is clear. You're watching race number 6 for race number 7. My Stadium Truck A main event. You will be up next. Stadium Truck A main event. You will be up next. It's Tucker McCumber leading out. Tyler Travers in the 2. James Kintz in the 3. Mark Rowan in the 4. Lily making her way into the top 5. Thank you, Dan. Race number 7, Stadium Truck A main event. You will be up next. Stadium Truck A main event. You will be up next. Again, I'll need these novice drivers and a couple of experienced marshals out on the track to help me out. That will be a 10-truck main. It's going to be Tucker McCumber leading out. Tyler Travers in that 2 spot. James Kynes in the 3. Mark Rowe and now Lily moving up into the top 4. Watch out the end of the straightaway. Watch out the end of the straightaway. It is clear. You're watching race number 6. This is my Novice A main event. So again, huge thanks for everyone coming out today. We had just a tick shy of 100 drivers.
2 minutes left.
Goal will be to have you guys and gals out of here by about 7:15, give or take within a couple moments. Track will be closed at the conclusion of tonight's racing. Track will be closed at the conclusion of tonight's racing. 3:15 in, 1:45 to go. It is Tucker McCumber leading out. Tucker right now off the end of the straightaway. In that 2, it's going to be Tyler Travers. In that 3 is going to be James Kynes. Lily Saunders in the 4. Reed in the 5. Looks like Xavier going to be rounding out my top 6. Actually, Mark Rowan going to be in 6. Xavier going to be in my top 8. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Behind you, Colin. Behind you, Colin. Nicely done. Thank you very much. Oh, boy. Watch in the straightaway, guys. Watch in the straightaway.
1 minute left.
Race number 6 on deck. Race number 7. My Stadium Truck A main event. You will be up next. That is a 10-truck main event. That's going to be Cornwell, Leffler, Kowalski, Legend, Knobloch, Bayette. Why not? McConnell. And somebody else. I've slept since then. Watch in straightaway. Watch in straightaway. It is clear. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Watch it in the center. It is clear. Thank you, Willie. Off the throttle when being marshaled, Lily. Off the gas when being marshaled. With under 15 drivers, under 15. Starting to wind this one down. Keep them rolling, drivers. Keep them rolling. Thank you, Jack. Appreciate that. With less than 5, you will be done when you cross start finish line. You will be done when you cross start finish line. That truck is broken. James Kynes, you are done. Reed, you are done. Waiting on a couple cars. Marshall, going over, please. Marshall, going over, please. Lily, you are done. Mark Rowan, you are done. Tucker and Tyler, you are all done. That is a race. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshall, go and grab those blowers. Taking the win. Tucker McCumber. Tyler Travers in the 2. James Kynes in the 3. Race number 7. 13-5 Stadium Truck. You will be up next. I do need these marshals on the track and several volunteers, please. A couple volunteers of able body to help me out. Novice drivers, turn them off, put them down, come on back out, find a marshalling spot. And again, I do need a couple extra volunteers to help me out. I got Mr. Rowan help me out. Thank you, Paul. Let's go get our blowers down. Aaron Brown, you want to help me out in the bucket? Where do you want to help me out? That'd be great. Roll them out. Yes, off the triple Colin. Thank you. Roll them out. Don't hit Aaron Brown. Lily, right over here off the end straightaway for me, please. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshall spots. Qualifying in the 10 spot. Zach McConnell in the 9. Shane Saunders in the 8. Les Anderson in the 7. Why not? In the 6. Nick Bayette in the 5. Mike Knobloch in the 4. Double L in the 3. Ethan Kowalski.
Jimmy left.
In the 2. Jimmy left. And on the pole will be Kyler Cornwell. Straightaway is closed. Marshals to your spots. Reed off the track. There you go. And Carney, you got there. Mr. McCumber, you can help me out over there. Actually, Mr. McCumber, you want to grab on the end of the coming on the front straightaway? Thank you very much. I got Aaron Brown helping me out there. Mr. Kynes.
30 seconds start the race.
That's fine. All right. So, place your bets. Place your bets. Who's going to come out on top, Ethan or Scott? I think Kyler's going to come out on top. That's my bet. Not that I ever like to bet against teammates, but
Less than 5.
come on, boo-boo. I got you. Okay. It's been thrown. You never know. I might just add on time as we get going. Driver's ready, marshal's ready. At the sound of the tone. And locked and loaded. Kyler Cornwell going to be leading us out. Leffler in the 2. Kowalski in the 3. Help him out, help him out, help him out. It's going to be Kyler Cornwell up on top. Cornwell on the 2. Jimmy Leff going to be pulling into that top spot. Cornwell in the 2. Spear in the 3. Spear getting it wrong. Knobloch going to be looking high, looking low. Not able to capitalize there. It is Jimmy Leff on top. Cornwell in the 2. Cornwell hooking up a pipe. Spear knocking on the back door. Here comes Knobloch. He gets a shot from Kowalski. With less than a minute in, Jimmy Leff starting to stretch it out. Feeling the rhythm. He's digging the hillbilly hit. Then you got Spear in the 2. Cornwell in the 3. Kowalski in the 4. Knobloch dropping it to the top 5. Why not? Already starting to work his way up onto the back door of the rest of the field. A little bit of rough start. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Cornwell hooking up a pipe. That's going to move Kowalski in the top 2. Wowzers. Cornwell going triple. That was kind of cool. It is Jimmy Leff leading out. Spear in the 2. Kowalski in the 3. Cornwell in the 4. Saunders in the 5. And it's going to be McConnell, Bayette, Anderson. Looks like Saunders and Grunkmeyer. Grunkmeyer off the straight, working the wee inside on Saunders. Nice move on Grunkmeyer. That truck is broke. Pull it off, pull it off, pull it off. Jimmy Leff leading out. Spear in the 2. He's got a rear view mirror full of Ethan Kowalski. Through that center section of the track they go. It is going to be Kowalski all over the back door of Spear like white on rice. Kowalski getting it wrong. Lake right there to get him. That's going to move Cornwell back into the top 3. Grunkmeyer working his way around. Nicely done, guys. Keep it clean. Grunkmeyer working his way back into the top 6 now. Cornwell upside down. That moves Kowalski back to the top 3. Cornwell into the 4. Here comes Knobloch into the top 5. Race number 7 on deck. Race number 8. Short course A main. You will be up next. Keep it clean, Zach. It is Jimmy Leff leading out. Leff getting it wrong in the jump. Spear around the outside. So now Spear going to take over that top spot. Leffler in the 2. Kowalski in the 3. Looks like Cornwell in the 4. Knobloch in the 5. Grunkmeyer working his way back up into the top 6. With Anderson in the 7. Bayette in the 8. Top 3 front runners coming through the center section of the track they go with 3 minutes in, 3 to go. Kowalski all over Spear, looking high, looking low. Kowalski flashing the high beams. Pretty much saying, move it, old man. Off the end of the straight. Watching center, Zach, that is leader in second. Spear pitching it sideways. Kowalski looking to the inside. Not able to get it right there. Leffler just waiting to pick up some pieces. Meanwhile, Kowalski. Oh, Kowalski to the inside on Spear. Now Kowalski to take over that top spot. Spear into the 2. Leffler into the 3. Nicely done, Paul. Spear coming in a little bit hot off the end of straightaway. Here comes Cornwell now. Now Cornwell back into the top 3, so it's Ethan Kowalski. Back up onto the top spot. Nicely done, guys. Leffler in the 2. Cornwell in the 3. Spear in the 4. Looks like Knobloch. Now Kowalski upside down. That's going to move Jimmy Leff. And it's a gaggle of people running to get Kowalski's car.
Two minutes left.
So Cornwell back into the 3. Knobloch into the 4. Spear into the 5. Why not in the 6 with 4 minutes in, 2 to go. Leader right now, the all yellow coming up on the back door of Bayette. Kowalski flirting with the pipe. You saw it. In that 3 is going to be Kyler Cornwell. Knobloch in the 4. Spear in the 5. Off the end of the straightaway is going to be your leader, the all yellow of Jimmy Leff. Associated T6.2 Reedy Power. Kowalski with the Losi 22 T50. Cornwell with the low C, 22.50. Then Spear back up into the top 4. Then you got Watch coming on front straightaway. Watch coming on front straightaway. It is clear. Thank you very much. Oh, Leffler put it upside down. That'll be the leader working with you there. Marshall out front, Marshall out front, Marshall out front. It is clear. Now Kowalski working upon the back door of Leffler. Nick, that is second and leader in front of you. Please hold your line.
1 minute left.
You got third right behind you soon enough. Kowalski giving it all she's got. Wants a shot at Leffler. Coming down that front straightaway. Leffler putting it sideways. Leffler grabbing a fistful of throttle. Goes into pursuit mode. Kowalski off the end of straightaway with 45 seconds to go. It is Leffler leading out. Watching from the driver's stand. Watching from the driver's stand. Watching from the driver's stand. Marshall, Paul. It is Leffler leading out. Kowalski in the 2. And here comes Cornwell. First, second, and third. Marshall's watch your areas with under 30 seconds to go. Cornwell looking to the inside. Hooks up with Kowalski. That gives Leffler a little bit of a breathing room. Les Anderson, you got leader and second coming up on you next. Under 15 to go. They should get by for one more. Keep it rolling, drivers. Keep it rolling. Knobloch in the 4. Spear in the 5. Leffler upside down off the end of straightaway. That's going to drop him to the 3rd spot. Oh! That is time. Finish lap you're on. Knobloch, you are done. Local legend, you are done. Waiting on several cars. Kowalski going to be leading out. Cornwell in the 2. Jimmy Leff hooking up a pipe. Going to be finishing out in my top 3. Waiting on a couple cars. Marshals, don't go anywhere, please. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Taking the win. Kowalski. Cornwell in the 2. Leffler in the 3. Race number 8. Short course coming at you next. Race 8. Short course coming at you next. Putting water down after race 8. Water after race 8. All right, let's go get the blowers down. Blowers down. Marshals to your spots, please. Oh, okay. That's not where that goes. Marshals to your spots, please. Race number 8. Roll them out. Check them in. Qualifying in the 8 spot. Ashley Lamb in the 7. Stacey Lamb in the 6. Sean Fleek in the 5. Grant Combs in the 4. Justin Mitchell in the 3. Nicholas Wilkinson in the 2. Andrew Bryant. And on the pole will be Mike Knobloch. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots, please.
Justin Mitchell. Sean Fleekster. Stacey Lamb. Grant Combs. Andrew Bryant.
And straightaway is closed. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots, please.
1 minute to start the race.
Thank you very much.
Lamb.
Let's go to our cars lined up. Knobloch on the pole. Bryant in the 2. Wilkinson in the 3. Mitchell in the 4. Combs in the 5. Fleekster in the 6. Lamb in the 7. Lamb in the 8. All right. Let's get our cars lined up. With that being said, drivers ready. Marshals ready.
30 seconds to start the race.
Going at the sound of the tone. And we're locked and loaded. Race number 8. My City Short Course A main event. Coming at you next, Colin Lake. Will you tell Larry race 10? It's going to be 2 races from now. And leading us out is going to be Knobloch. Watching the back triple. It is clear. Combs going to be pulling into the 2. Combs putting it upside down. That's going to move Wilkinson and Bryant. They're all getting into it. Keep it clean. Combs going around the outside. So now Mike Knobloch leading out. Grant Combs in the 2. Andrew Bryant making his way past Fleek into the top 3. Wilkinson in the 4. Lamb, and Mitchell watching from the driver's stand. It is clear. Leader off the end of straightaway is going to be Michael Knobloch in that 2 spot. It's going to be Andrew Bryant. Grant Combs in the 3. Fleek in the 4. Mitchell, Wilkinson, and Ashley. Going to be rounding out with Stacy, rounding out my top 8. Race number 9. 21.5, A main event. You will be up next. 21.5, A main event. You'll be up next. Putting water down after this race. Water after this race. 1:15 in, 3:45 to go. 1:15 in, 3:45 to go. It is Michael Knobloch leading out. Grant Combs in the 2. Watch it in front of the driver's stand. Watch it in front of the driver's stand. Combs put it upside down. Bryant right there looking to the inside. Not able to capitalize right there. So Andrew Bryant getting the rough end of that one. It's going to be Combs in the 2. Fleek in the 3. Mitchell in the 4. Bryant in the 5. Now Bryant find his way around. Mitchell looking to find a way around. Fleek makes the pass through that short chute he goes. Grant Combs in that 2 through the double section. Your leader right now in the center section of the track. White into the blue and yellow. That is Michael Knobloch. Race number 8 on deck. It is going to be Michael Knobloch leading out. Coming in front of the driver's stand right now. A double, single in that 2 spot is going to be Grant Combs. Andrew Bryant in that 3. Knobloch on top. Grant Combs in the 2. Combs getting it wrong. Coming on front straightaway. Bryant not able to capitalize. He's about 1.1 back. Off the end straightaway they go. Race number 8 on deck. Race number 9. 21.5. A main event. You will be up next. 21.5A. You will be up next. Race number 10. Be thinking about it. That'll be my 17.5 A main event. Combs put it upside down.
Left.
Bryant going to find his way into that top 2 now. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Then you got Wilkinson, Mitchell, all going at it with Combs. Knobloch in another zip code off the end of the straightaway right about now. Andrew Bryant in that 2 spot. Then it's going to be Combs and Wilkinson going at it for 3rd and 4th in the center section track with Mitchell knocking on the back door. So 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Combs getting it wrong in the short chute. That's going to move Wilkinson into the top 3. Combs into the 4. Mitchell into the 5. But let's go back up front because I believe that there's a little grudge match going on between Ashley Lamb and Stacy Lamb. Coming through the double section they go. They are both on the same lap. So I give you full authority to use the bumper for what it's designed. Ashley getting it sideways off the end straightaway. Stacy getting it sideways as well. Coming through that center section of the track they go with 4 minutes in, 1 to go. You're watching race number 8. We are going to be putting water down after this race. Water after this race. It is your 17.5 A main event. It is Michael Knobloch leading out. Andrew Bryant in the 2. Nicholas Wilkinson in the 3. Combs in the 4. Mitchell in the 5. Fleek in the 6. .430 in, 30 seconds left to go. You're watching race number 8. Race number 9. 21.5 A main event. You will be up next. 21.5 A main event. You will be up next. Wilkinson put it upside down. Thank you, Mr. Saunders. Mitchell not quite close enough to capitalize with under 20 to go. Drivers under 20 to go. Race number 8 on deck. Wilkinson going big. Mitchell starting to work him on the back door of Wilkinson. He wants a shot at that top 3. Now Mitchell to the inside. That'll be second work with leader, guys, with less than 5. Less than 5. Less than 5. And that is going to be time. Finish lap here on. Everyone will be done when you cross start finish line. Mike Knobloch taking the win. You are done. Ashley Lamb in the top 6. You are done. Fleek, you are done. Waiting on a couple cars. Marshals, don't go anywhere, please. Marshals, don't go anywhere, please. And Grant Combs in the top 3. You are done. Andrew Bryant taking home top 2. You are done. Waiting on a couple. Waiting on a couple. Waiting on Wilkinson and Lamb. Lamb, you are done. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. And that is the race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Going to put the water down. And race number 9, my 21.5 A main event will be on deck.
Mike Caller. Zach McConnell. Leigh Anderson. Nick Bayet. Nicholas Finch. Crass Monkey. The Intimidator. Derek Incognito. Dave Rosen. Phil Rowan.
All right, qualifying in the 10 spot, Zach McConnell in the 9, Derek Incognito in the 8, Shane Saunders in the 7, Nicholas Finch in the 6, Phil Rowan in the 5, Phil Rowan, Dave Rosen in the 4, Brett Kaiser in the 3, Les Anderson in the 2, Nick Bayet, and on the pole will be Mike Caller. Straightaway is closed. Going to line up our cars. Straightaway is closed. Going to line up our cars, please. Let's see here. Short course drivers. Let's see here. I got Knobloch, Bryant, Combs, Mitchell, Wilkinson. Mr. Wilkinson. Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to have, this is a full 10-car race. I need to have every spot covered. All right. Race number 9, 21.5, A main event. Yeah, we got boxes out there for a reason. It's amazing. Drivers ready, marshals ready, keep it clean. Going at the sound of the tone. All right, leading us out is going to be Mike Caller. In that 2 spot is going to be Bayet. Looks like Anderson and Kaiser. You're rounding out my top 4. In the back triple, watching the back triple. Leading us out is going to be Mike Caller. In that 2 spot is going to be Nick Bayet. Les Anderson in the 3. Kaiser in the 4. You're watching race number 9, race number 10, 17.5 Buggy A main event. 17.5 Buggy A main event. You will be up next.
Watch going to the front of the triple.
Back up front is going to be Mike Caller, Nick Bayet in that 2 spot. Now Les Anderson making his way into the top 2. Right now your leader and second and third and fourth going through that center section of the track they go. Watching in front of the driver's stand. It is clear. You're watching race number 9, race number 10, 2-wheel drive, 17.5 A main event. You will be up next. I'll let Mr. Kaiser go back into the shop so LT can come out and start our race for us. 2:15 in, 3:45 to go. It is Mike Caller leading out. Caller right now down that back straightaway. In that 2 spot is going to be the all red and blue and black of Anderson. Into 3 is going to be Nick Bayet. Now Brett Kaiser making his way into the top 3. Bayet in the 4. Now Bayet into the 3. Sean, you'll have second and third working with you soon enough. Watch it out front. It is clear. Thank you very much, Mr. Fleek. 2:45 in, 3:15 to go. Mike Caller on top. Les Anderson in that 2. Caller right now working his way through that center section of the track. He goes. In that 2 spot is going to be Les Anderson. Nick Bayet in the 3. So that'll be your close battle for second and third. Through the center section of the track they go. Coming in from the driver's stand. Anderson putting it up on 2 wheels. Bayette not able to capitalize. Coming down that front straightaway they go. It is going to be Les Anderson leading out in the 2. Bayette in the 3. Then it's going to be Kaiser, Rowan, McConnell, Finch, Incognito, Rosen, and Saunders. Watch out front. Thank you, Mr. Knobloch. Appreciate that. It is going to be Mike Caller out up on top. Caller right now off the end of the straightaway, coming in front of the driver's stand here in just a few seconds. The second car in line, the white, into the yellow and fluorescent orange. In that 2 is still going to be Les Anderson. In the 3 is going to be Bayette. Watch off the back triple, watch off the back triple, watch off the back triple. Now Bayette finding his way around Anderson. Watch out front, guys. Watching the back triple, watching the back
2
triple.
minutes left.
Nick, you'll have second and third work with you. Please hold your line. Mr. Finch, you'll have second and third. Thank you very much. Bayette in the 2. Anderson 3. Watch back triple, watch the back triple, watch back triple. It is clear. You're watching race number 9. Race number 10, 2-wheel drive, 17.5 A main event. You will be up next. 17.5 A main event. You will be up next. Caller on top. Bayette in the 2. Les Anderson in the 3. Brett Kaiser in the 4. 4:30 in, 1:30 to go. 4:30 in, 1:30 to go. It is Mike Caller on top. Through the center section of the track he goes. In that 2 section is going to be Nick Bayette off the end of straightaway. He's got Les Anderson another 1.2 back. Then it's going to be Kaiser, Rowan, McConnell, Finch, Rosen, Incognito, and Saunders. Rounding out my top 10, you're watching race number 9 with 5 minutes in, 1 to go. Race number 10, 17.5 A main event. You will be up next. 17.5 A, you'll be up next. Thank you, Mr. Knobloch. Bayette in the 2, Anderson in the 3. Race number 10, coming at you next. Race 10, coming at you next. Kaiser working up on the back door of Finch. With 45 seconds to go, 45 seconds to go. Watching from the driver's stand, watching from the driver's stand. It is Mike Caller leading out. Nick Bayette in that 2 spot. Les Anderson in the 3. Kaiser in the 4. McConnell, Rowan, Finch, Rosen, Incognito, and Saunders. With 5:30 in, 30 seconds left to go. Race number 10. 17.5 buggy A main event. You will be up next. 17.5 stock A main. You will be up next. Watch off the end straightaway. Watch off the end straightaway. Nicely done, Ashley. Thank you very much. With less than 10. Less than 10. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You okay? Nobody saw that. It's not on camera or anything like that. Less than 5. Less than 5. This will be everyone's final lap. Going to be finished when you cross start finish line. Nick Bayette in the 2. You are done. Phil Rowan, you are done. Les Anderson, you are done. McConnell, you are done. Waiting on a couple cars. Marshals, don't go anywhere, please. Waiting on 6. Waiting on 6. Marshals, don't go anywhere, please. Finch, Incognito, Caller, Kaiser, and Rosen, and Saunders. That is a race. I'll stop, I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Race number 10, 17.5 buggy A main event. Coming at you next.
Lagoon.
All right, race number 10. You guys are up. Hey, Brett, Kaiser, you can go into the store. And if I can have a volunteer for a Brett. All right, drivers, roll them out. This is the main 17.5 two-wheel drive.
Race.
We'll let these guys get
legend. Chase Boy.
a lap
Willie
in here.
Smith. 45 seconds start the race. Kyler Cornwell. Crowe. Kevin Boyd. Aaron Brown.
All right, no more laps, no
Randy
more laps,
Randy
no more
Locken.
laps.
Jimmy left. 30-77 start to race.
there. If I, yeah, I'm getting marshals for you. Is that if that's what you're yelling at me for? If I can get another
15
marshal
seconds
next
start
to
to
Phil
race.
there, one volunteer marshal next to Phil, that'd be great. One volunteer marshal.
Less
Thank
than
you,
5.
Colin. Yeah, right there. That's good. We're good there. We're good there. Got one on 5, 4. All right. We good? Race director, we good? Yeah, we should be good, I think. Right there. 0. All right, drivers. You guys all lined up right? I'm going to assume you guys are. This is the A main 1752 wheel. You guys are going to go on the sound of the tone. And they're off. The local legend leading these guys out. Kyler getting it wrong a little bit there, but I think he's good. Oh, that might have been Chase, sorry. Let these guys get a couple laps in. So it's a local legend, followed by Richard Lake, Kyler Cornwell, Chase Boyd, Ethan Kowalski, Aaron Brown, Randy Locken, James Leffler, Kevin Boyd, and Will Smith. Lake 19-0 that last lap, making the pass, knocking. Honk, honk. So combined, those two guys, first and second, have about 40 years of, actually probably about 50 years of RC experience. Kyler has like 5 months. Right in front. Ethan getting it wrong there. He's back on. So it's Legend, Lagoon, Cornwell, top 3. Boyd, 4th. Kowalski, 5th. Actually, Kowalski going to drop back down. Aaron Brown in the 5th. Lake getting it through. Scott getting the worst end of that. Still a lot of time to go. 4:30 to go. Drivers, 4:30 to go. It's Lake, Cornwell, Boyd, Spear, in front of me, still in front of me. Watch out. You're good. So 2 minutes down, 4 minutes to go. Lake still in the lead, followed by Cornwell, Boyd, Spear, Locken, Leffler, Kowalski, Brown, Boyd, and Smith. Lake on a 19.613 pace. His fast lap, a 19 flat. Cornwell backs that up with another 19 flat. He's in second. 1.6 back from Lake. Closest battle between Kowalski and Brown. So Lake coming through that center section. Cornwell right behind. Boyd. Oh, someone going off the track there. They're all good. So 2:45 to go, drivers. 2:45 to go. It is still Lake, Cornwell, and Boyd. .345 down, 2:15 to go. Still Lake Cornwell Boyd. Lake on a 19.612 pace. Cornwell 1.5 back. Margin staying pretty close. Oh, Cornwell gets it wrong there. Boyd's coming up. So that's a battle for second there between Boyd and Cornwell, giving Lake a little bit of breathing room. So it's now actually Lake, Cornwell, Leffler, Boyd. So 1:30 to go, drivers. 1:30 to go. It's Lake, Cornwell, Boyd. Lake has a 3.9 second lead. Coming on to the stretch. Watch coming on to the stretch. Watch coming on to the stretch. You guys are clear. That's a gaggle of cars. They're all battling, all mixed up.
1 minute left.
So those cars right there going through the little short chute, all battling for position, trying to get it right, getting it wrong most of the time. We got 45 seconds to go, 45 seconds. It is still Lake, Cornwell, and now the local legend moving on up. Someone leaves the track. Back on. 30 seconds to go. So Lake leading him through the center section here, getting close. It'll be 15 seconds to go. Let's see if they get by for one more here. It is Lake and Cornwell. Cornwell 1.8 back, knocking, trying to do something. Coming through that center section. Time is expired. So Lake going through that front section triple. Cornwell right in tow. And it looks like Lake might get it here. Coming onto the stretch. Oh, Lake gets tangled up. But makes it out, I think. Yowza. Woo! Lake breathes a sigh of relief. Gets tangled up there with the corner marshal. But Lake leads this out. 19.615. Followed by Cornwell with a 19.615.6. So 0.2 of a second between first and second there. Lake pulls it out. Local legend comes back for a third. Leffler, Boyd, Kowalski, Locken, Kevin Boyd, Will Smith, and Aaron Brown pulls off. Up next, race number 11. This is two-wheel drive modified, Amen.
The race is completed.
Two-wheel drive modified. You guys are up next. Leffler is going to come and use his soothing voice rather than mine.
Thank you, Larry. Who doesn't love Larry? Nobody, that's who. Make sure everyone, you give Larry a hug or a high five on the way out. All right, marshals, to your cones, please. 2-0 modify. You guys roll them out. Check them in.
Kevin Gatton. Lyle Lamb. Local Ops Legend. Zippy. Cody Wichman. Alan Dreby. Jesse.
Easy, boys. Easy, don't break them in warm-up.
Blake Pollard.
All right, straightaway's closed. In the 9, Todd Farnham. In the 8, Lyle Lamb. In the 7, Jesse Campbell. In the 6, Blake Palmer. In the 5, Cody Wichman. In the 4, Alan Dreby. In the 3, fresh off his 75 win.
1 minute to start the race.
Oh, Blake giving Willie a little bit of a how's your father. Careful, you okay, Willie? All right. Richard Lake off his 17.5 win in the 3 spot. In the 2, Kevin Gatton. And our local legends is sitting on the pole.
5 seconds to start the race.
All right. Can we get one volunteer marshal off the end of the straight here, please? One volunteer marshal off the end of the straight. Awesome.
30 seconds to start the race.
All right, Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Let's get it on at the sound of the tone. Local legend leading us out, followed by Kevin Gatton, Richard Lake, Alan Trebby, Witchman. Witchman gets it wrong, flips over the pipe, no harm, no foul. He's back and running. Lake moves into the 2, gets around Gatton, coming down the straightaway. It is Spear, Lake, Gatton, Drebby, Witchman, Palmer, Campbell, Farnham, and Blake. All right, we're still 1, 2, 3. Local legend, Dot Lagoon, and KG. Oh no! Spear gets it wrong, rolls it over, lands on his feet, only moves 1 spot down. He is now to the 2 spot. Gatton to the 3. Lake flips it over. Spear takes back over that lead, so a lead change back and forth after 1 lap there. Lake flips it over by the start finish. Gatton gets around. It's still Spear, Gatton, Lake doing a breakaway dance. It's like Witchman would do into the 4. Lamb into the 5. Gatton and Lake getting into it through the double horseshoe. Oh no, Spear gets it upside down. He rolls over. That allows Kevin Gatton moving to the 1 spot. Richard Lake in the 2. Scott Spear in the 3. Watch the straightaway. It is clear. It is clear. We're going to have leaders come and watch the straightaway. We can go high, go high, go high. It is clear. Kevin Gatton's going to come around, cross, sees in the 1 spot. That is your leader there. Thank you very much. You're going to have 2 and 3 right behind you. Kevin Gatton pivots, triple. Spear tries to answer in kind, but runs into the tack down cones, and then Lake hooks up the pipe. Oh, wow. All right, so we got Gatton out front now. A little bit of spread out. Spear gets it wrong at the center triple. He's upside down. Lake's able to close in, but not quite capitalize. Watch the back triple. Watch the back triple. It is clear. It's like negotiating through traffic. It's going to make or break this race here. Kevin Gatton in the 1. Local legend in the 2. Richard Lake in the 3. 8/10 back. Kevin Gatton enjoying a 6.4 second lead with 2:30 down and 3:30 to go. And Lake is down for the count. That's your leader. That's your leader, Farnham. Let him go. Thank you very much. Kevin Gatton coming down the straightaway. Click off another lap. See what the spread is here as our local legend comes across start finish. He's pared it down to 4.6. 4.6. Watch the center triple. Watch center triple. All right, our running order is Gatton, Legend, Witchman, Palmer, Farnham, Campbell, Lamb, Drebby. .2 separates first and second. Our closest battle is going to be between Witchman and Palmer. 3.5 seconds. Scratch that. 4.5 after that. Here comes Kevin Gatton over the double. Horseshoe, double. Down the straightaway he comes. Click off another lap. Spear pulling a wheelie down the straightaway, doing everything he can to close that gap. It's 4.2 seconds still.
2 minutes left.
Kevin Gatton enjoying that lead. Spear doing everything he can to pare it down. Comes Gatton setting up for that center triple. Airs it. Spear setting up for the center triple. .1 after that last lap with a minute 30 left. Kevin Gatton out front. Local legend in the 2. Witchman in the 3. Palmer in the 4. Farnham in the 5. Campbell just 1.3 seconds back. That's going to be our tightest race right there between Tom Farnham and Jesse Campbell. See if we can pick them up. Here they come across the start-finish line. Setting up for that center triple. Farnham airs it. Campbell airs it. butters the rail. Doing so, it loses a little bit of time. Oh, no, that was Gatton that's upside down. I'm sorry, I thought that was Cody. Gatton gets it wrong. He's upside down. Spear gets around.
1 minute left.
Here they come down the double horseshoe double with a minute left. Down the straightaway they come. Spear in the 1, Gatton in the 2. Both of them butter the pipe, but make it off fine. Set up for that center triple. Gatton gets it wrong, but lands on his feet. Only loses a little bit of time, but that gives Spear just a little bit of room. Here comes second place right around Drebby and Blake. Coming across start finish. Let that gentleman go, please. I know you guys are battling, but this guy's battling for second spot. Oh, Gatton gets it. He cages it in the pipes. That's going to give Spear a pretty comfy lead here, barring a disaster. It's going to be Spear, Gatton, and Wichman. There goes Spear over that center triple. See if he's going to make it around for more. Sets up for the back triple. Airs it. Through the double. Horseshoe double. This is going to be it when you cross the line. This is going to be it. Taking the win. Our local legend, Scott Spear. In the 2. Here comes Kevin Gatton in the 2. Taking that 2 spot. Todd Farnham, you are done. We still got Blake and Jesse Campbell waiting to finish. Oh, he's still got to finish. He's last one. Actually, that is the race. That is the race. Taking the win. Scott Spear in the 2. Kevin Gatton in the 3. Cody Wichman.
The race is completed.
All right, drivers from race number 11. Go ahead and turn them off, put them down, come back out, find a marshalling spot. Race number 12, my 13.5 4-wheel sportsman coming at you next. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. And with that, roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in. Qualifying in the 8 spot, Ryder Pugowitz. In the 7, Chris Van Wagner. In the 6, Luke Campbell. In the 5, Joe Rickerson. In the 4, Big Fish. In the 3, Michael Pugowitz. In the 2, Larry Westcott. Yeah. And Todd Farnham on the pole. All right, marshals your spots, please. Marshals your spots. Marshals your spots. Back.
Todd Farnham. Big Fish. Joe
And back straightaway is closed. Back straightaway is closed. Marshals your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. I got KG there. Cody, I don't need 2 in front of the driver's seat. I need 1 over here on 4. Thank you very much. Back straightaway is closed, i.e. line up cars. No running.
45 seconds to start the race.
All right. Let's get our cars lined up. Qualified. We are good to go. Drivers ready. Marshals ready.
30 seconds to start the race.
Going at the sound of the tone. And we're locked and loaded. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Restart, restart, restart. Big Fish. Woosa. Whoever's in the green and white. I know go means go, but let's make it through the first turn, shall we? Everybody's just so anxious. All right. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Don't be asleep at the tone, at the sound of the tone. There we go. Nice long 6-minute main event. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Watch it up front. Everybody going upside down. Nobody making a lap clean so far. Watching the back triple. Watching the back triple. Race number 13. 13.5 4-wheel expert. You will be up next. 13.5 4-wheel expert. You will be up next. Farnham leading out. Pukowitz in the 2. Wowzers. That's going to move Luke Campbell up into that top spot now. Plenty of time. Fish, plenty of time. Luke Campbell leading out. Farnham in the 2. Pukowitz in the 3. That was kind of cool. A little stoppy. Watching center triple. Watch center triple. Watch center triple. Tag. You're it. Off the straightaway is going to be Luke Campbell. Put it upside down. No harm, no foul. That's going to move Todd Farnham into that top spot. Luke into the 2. Ryder into the 3. Looks like Rickerson in the 4. Van Wagner and Fish. Watch out the straightaway. Watch out the straightaway. It is clear. .130 in, 4:30 to go. Race number 13, 13.5 4-wheel expert. You will be up next. Again, huge thanks for everyone coming out today. Track will be closed at the conclusion of our race program today. So again, don't forget, we do it on Wednesday night at 7 o'clock and then back here on Saturday at 1 o'clock. So right now, Todd Farnham leading out. Ryder Pukowitz in that 2. Farnham off the in straightaway. Pukowitz off the in straightaway. Then you got Rickerson now looking like he's moving up into the top 3. Campbell going to drop into the 4. With Michael and Fish rounding out my top 6. .215 in, 3:45 to go. Watching center section. Thank you, Blake. Appreciate that. Keep it clean, guys. Luke and Rickerson going at it. Luke back into the top 3. Rickerson in the 4. Michael in the 5. Big Fish. Uh-oh. Ah, I feel your pain. I did the same thing. Race number 13, 13.5 4-wheel expert. You will be up next. Again, all these drivers need out on the track to Marshall, please. 2:50 in, 3:10 to go. You're watching race number 12. Todd Farnham leading out. Ryder Pukowitz in that 2. Luke Campbell in the 3. Rickerson in the 4. Michael Pukowitz in the 5. The year leader right now off the end of straightaway. That is Todd Farnham. In that 2 is going to be Ryder Pukowitz off the end of straightaway. Watching center triple. Watch center triple. Thank you, Blake. Appreciate that. With 3:40 in, 2:30 to go. .340 in, 2:20 left on the master clock. It is Todd Farnham leading out. Ryder Pukowitz in that 2 spot. Luke Campbell into 3. Michael Pukowitz in the 4. Watching the straightaway, watching the straightaway, watching the straightaway. Inside, 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 inside. It is clear. Thank you, Cody. Appreciate that. It's going to be Todd Farnham leading out. Ryder in that 2 spot. Luke in that 3. Michael now pulling into the top 4. Van Wagner in the 5. Watching the straightaway, watching the straightaway. It is clear. Rickerson now back up into the 5. Van Wagner in the 6. Drivers, you got 4:30 in, 1:30 to go. 4:30 in, 1:30 to go. Again, race number 13, final race of the day. 13.5 4-wheel expert. You will be up next. Again, I'll need the 6, 7 drivers out on the track to quarter marshal, please. At the conclusion of race number 13, track will be closed. If you do have a tab inside, make sure you're heading inside and get that taken care of inside at the end of the straightaway. Inside at the end of the straightaway. It is clear.
1 minute left.
All right, watching the center triple. Watch center triple. Watch center triple. Thank you, Blake. Nicely done. Watch off in the straightaway. Watch off in the straightaway. Thank you, Jesse. Appreciate that. Under 30 drivers, under 30. Time starting to wind down with 25 seconds left to go. Todd Farnham on top. Luke Campbell now up into the 2. Pukowitz into 3. That'll be your close battle right there. Through the back triple. Luke getting it. Coming in from the driver's stand. with less than 10. Todd, that is second and third working with you on battle. Time has expired. Luke Campbell, you are done. Todd Farnham, you are done. Michael Pugowitz, you are done. Ryder, you are done. Waiting on two. Van Wagner, you are done. Waiting on one, drivers. Waiting on one. Marshals, make sure you grab those blowers. And Mr. Rickerson, you are done. That is the race all stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Taking the win, Todd Farnham. Luke Campbell in the 2. Michael Pugowitz in the 3. All right, final race of the night, race number 13. Coming at you next, drivers from race number 12. I need you guys back out on the track to Marshall. Race 12 drivers, back out on the track to Marshall, please. Race number 13. We can get the blowers down. And Marshall's your spots, race 13. Roll them out, check them in. Qualifying in the 11 spot, Nick Bayette. In the 10, Jesse Campbell. In the 9, CJ Mann. In the 8, Rich Chenard. In the 7, Paul Weir. In the 6, J.H. The 3. In the 5, Richard Brody. In the 4, Dan Collinsworth. In the 3, Ayrton Cook. In the 2, Kevin Boyd. And on the pole will be Aaron Brown. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots, please.
Aaron Brown. Kevin Boyd. Ayrton Cook. Shizel Analyst.
That's okay. Don't worry about it.
CJ.
Luke. Yeah, right there. Good. All right, no more laps. Back straightaway is closed. Back straightaway is closed. Luke. Need you on code number 4, please. No worries.
1 minute to start the race.
All right. Let's get our cars lined up, guys.
45 seconds to start the race.
That don't sound good. Go and pull that car off. Pull off car number 3. All right. Drivers ready, marshals ready. At the sound of the tone.
30 seconds to start the race.
And we are locked and loaded. Brown going to lead us out. Boyd in the 2. Collinsworth. Restart. Yes. You guys can't make it through 2 turns. Restart. Keep it clean. You guys know who you are. The 2 that were in front of me and the 2 that were coming off the center triple. Line the cars back up. Ayrton, you want to take a quick look at your car? All right. Once again, keep it clean. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. At the sound of the tone. And we're locked and loaded. Brown going to lead us out. Nicely done. There we go. Single file. Everybody going at it. It's going to be Brown on top. Boyd in the 2. Looks like Collinsworth in the 3. Weir in the 4. Henry in the 5. You're watching race number 13. This is our final race of the day. One right in front of there, Luke. Almost. Nicely done. Aaron Brown leading out. Kevin Boyd in the 2. Dan Collinsworth in the 3. Brody in the 4. Henry in the 5. Weir. Chenard. Watch coming in the front straightaway. It is clear. Watch coming in front straightaway. Aaron Brown working his way around, coming up on the back door of CJ Mann. Kevin Boyd coming up on Bayette with Collinsworth knocking on his back door. Ooh. Watch it out front, guys. That car is done. Pull it off. Marshall and dribble. Thank you, Mr. Pukowitz. Race number 13 on deck. No other races. This is our final race of the night. Chenard and Henry going at it. Beat it. It's going to be Aaron Brown leading out. Kevin Boyd in that 2 spot. Collinsworth in the 3. Collinsworth working his way up on the back door of Mann and Brody. Now Brody into the 3. Collinsworth in the 4. 2 minutes in, 4 to go. Leader right now on the center section of the track. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Nicely done, Mr. Van Wagner. Thank you. Brody now finding his way around Boyd into the top 2. Again, thanks for everyone coming out today. Hopefully you guys had some fun times. We do it all over again on Wednesday at 7 o'clock and Saturday at 1. Right now it is Aaron Brown on top. Aaron Brown off the end of the short chute, coming in the front straightaway. Watch out, back dribble. Watch out, back dribble. It is clear. Watch out front, Luke. Nicely done. Watch him on the front straightaway. Nicely done, Joe. Thank you. Aaron Brown leading out. Kevin Boyd in that 2 spot. Brody in the 3. Collinsworth now into the top 4. Chenard, Henry, Weir, Campbell, Mann, Bayette, and Cook out early on. Watching the short shoot. Watching the short shoot. Thank you, Joe. Nicely done. Again, if you have a tab inside, you need to make your way inside and get that settled up. 3 minutes in, halfway home. You're watching race number 13. Final race of the day, 13.5 4-wheel expert. On deck, it is Aaron Brown on top. Richard Brody in that 2. There's Brown in the center section. Brody coming down the back straightaway right now. In the 3 spot is going to be Kevin Boyd, another 1.8 back. Brody in the center section. Boyd in the center section. Watch coming on front straightaway. It is cleared. Then Collinsworth is going to be my top 4. With 3:40 in, 2:20 to go. Aaron Brown on top. Richard Brody in that 2. Kevin Boyd in 3. Watch back triple. Watch back triple. Watch back triple. Watch back triple. It is clear. Thank you, Mr. Van Wagner. Thank you, Mr. Pukowitz. And Collinsworth definitely got something electrical going on. It's going to be Aaron Brown on top. Brown right now off the end straightaway. Watch center dribble. Watch center triple. Brown getting it wrong off the end straightaway. Here comes Brody off the end straightaway. Boyd off the end straightaway. Then it's going to be Henry, Chenard, Weir, Mann, Campbell. Lost Collinsworth, Bayette, and Cook. Watch off center triple. Watch off center triple. Right there. Watching the back triple, guys. Watch back triple. Watch back triple. Watch back triple. Watch back triple. It is clear. 4:45 in, 1:15 to go. It is Aaron Brown on top. Richard Brody in the 2. Kevin Boyd in the 3. Henry, Chenard, Campbell, Weir. Drivers, you have 5 minutes in, 1 to go. 5 minutes in, 1 to go. Aaron Brown on top, 19 into 6:03. Putting it upside down in the center triple. It is clear. Brody in the 2. Boyd in the 3. And you got Henry, Chenard, Campbell, Mann. That's going to be my running order. With 35 seconds to go, 35 seconds to go, you're watching the completion of race number 13, my 13.5 4-wheel Expert A main event. With 25 seconds to go, 25 seconds to go. Watch center triple, watch center triple. Help him out, help him out, help him out. Thank you, Rick. With less than 10, less than 10, less than 10. Watch center triple, watch center triple. With less than 5 drivers, less than 5. Everyone will be done when you cross the start-finish line. That is time. Finish the lap you're on. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. It's going to be Aaron Brown taking the win. Brown, you're done. Boyd, you're done. Campbell, you're done. Henry, Chenard, waiting on 2. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 2. And that is a race. I'll stop. I'll stop. That is a race. I'll stop.
The race is complete.
Again, thanks so much for everyone coming out today. Hopefully you guys had some fun times. Track is closed. Track is closed.